Keeping close eye on Doppler radar tonight as heavy rain continues and will continue overnight through the first part of tomorrow morning. And the rain is combining with wind to cause some trouble throughout the region. Gusts up to 30 miles per hour will be possible through the evening and overnight and into the first part of tomorrow. And on top of saturated ground now that spots have already received at least 1.25 inches. I've had reports of 4.5 inches in spots already this evening. That in combination with the wind causing trouble in a few spots. There's a look at a downed tree, so we'll want to watch for downed trees tonight with the gusty wind and saturated ground, and of course the flooding. Keeping a close eye on local streams and rivers. The Mahoning, going to watch that into early tomorrow morning, getting close to flood stage, and then looking at the Ohio down toward East Liverpool and Wellsville as we get on into later tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. So looking at a future tracker, not much of a let up in the rainfall tonight. In fact, it'll get heavier between this window 1 to 5 o'clock in the morning, and then things will finally start to settle down for us early tomorrow morning. The heaviest rain will start pushing on out of here, and we'll get into drier weather as we go into our Monday afternoon, but not before another 1 inch to 1.5 inches to 2 inches on top of what's already fallen can still happen as the night goes on. So a very rainy night for us. Temperatures in the mid-50s, gusty wind around. Rain likely through first thing tomorrow morning. Still gusty wind around early. Highs in the upper 60s as that rain tapers off into the afternoon. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. It gets better next week. Tuesday's high of 70, mid to upper 70s Wednesday, and we're right back into the 80s late next week and toward the weekend. Now watching Florence. That's our problem later next week on into the following weekend. Right now, strong hurricane becoming stronger. In fact, by late this week, major hurricane expected moving toward the South Carolina and North Carolina coast. Keep in mind this cone of uncertainty more than 400 miles wide. So there is a gap there, but this is a storm we're going to have to watch closely. Here's a look at some of the latest computer models with this storm, trying to drive it inland here late in the week, and that's why I said I'm keeping an eye on it for our weather. There is the chance it could lift northward, but most of the modeling trying to spin this thing back out to sea, so we're going to watch that later in the week. Tonight's concerns, heavy rainfall and flooding potential right on into your Monday morning. We'll have live updates streaming at WKBN.com at the top of each hour through this evening. If not, catch me back here at 10 and 11 o'clock on 27 First News.